From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now a chance for Miguel Vargas.
For the White Sox, third baseman Miguel Vargas.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now it's Luis Robert. Called strike right there. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, left fielder.
Benintendi to the plate.
Benintendi.
On the ground. Throw on to Torkelson, and the White Sox go quietly. Back at Comerica Park, getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Now here is Justin Henry Malloy.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swings and misses, struck him out. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swings and lines one towards the gap, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline. Here's Riley Green. And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Oh. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Colt Keith will hit next. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Man at first with 1 gone. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in Detroit, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch in the dirt, 2-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nick Maton steps to the plate for the White Sox. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Sosa to the plate. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. Falling behind 2-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Brooke, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
2-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers.
Justin Henry Malloy.
That's a ball.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third to add on. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate, Riley Green. There's a strike. Has some trouble with it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And the 3-1. That clips the corner. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Ripped to right. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. On to the third inning. And now it's going to be Brooks Baldwin. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Right fielder.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Travis Jankowski. Bunted for a hit, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Keith makes the grab, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And they'll do it again. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fights that one away, still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, out to center. Robert hustling after it. And it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And that's downstairs and outside. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Robert Jr. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Benintendi up here. This one in the dirt. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. Wide throw, and it gets away. And it's going to wind up out of play.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. In the air, out towards right center. McKinstry under it. They got it for out number 2. And now the DH, Nick Maton.
Hitter, Nick Maton.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Baez right there to make the grab. And that is that. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. way out front for strike 2.
Well, he hasn't
One
quite
ball,
settled in
2
out
strikes.
there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is down low. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Javier
Now batting,
Baez.
third baseman.
Javi Baez,
Baez.
like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Ripped to third and caught. Back to the top
Now
of the
batting,
Detroit
the
order.
center fielder,
Justin Henry
Justin
Malloy
Henry
up now for the
Malloy.
Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here in Detroit,
Leading off
all
for
set
the
for the
White
start of the
Sox.
inning.
Second
Here's the
baseman,
second baseman, Lenny
Sosa.
Sosa. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could
Now
every
batting,
hitting coach in the
catcher,
league. Just a
Matt
nice
Thaiss.
line drive into center field.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's in there, and the count is 2-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting,
So up next,
shortstop,
Brooks Baldwin.
Nope, outside.
Sosa at first, 1 gone.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Two now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Second and third, 1 away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Now
I know it didn't
third
produce a
baseman,
hit, but he
Miguel
made solid
Vargas.
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And down on strikes he goes. Strikeout number 8.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now to start the bottom of the 5th, and
Number
taking over on the
54.
mound, Martin
Martin
Perez.
Perez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kerry Carpenter
Leading
up
off
now for the Tigers.
Designated hitter.
Well, not only can Perez
Carpenter.
pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic? You watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
The changeup missing. 2-2. That's down and in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting left
Riley
fielder.
Green up now for the Tigers.
Green.
That's towards center. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. 2 outs, bases empty. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. That one is hammered right field. Jankowski going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Reese Olson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next offering is fouled back. Robert on at first, nobody out.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the air, right field, McKinstry sizing this one up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Andrew Vaughn now.
Batting, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Man at first, 1 away. And now the count filled up 3-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's 2 away. Nick Maton, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Nick Maton.
The White Sox down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Robert on the go. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Three-2 now. That's smashed towards center. Malloy makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath. On a line out towards center. 1 up, 1 down. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 2 outs. Rips that one center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Back at Comerica
Leading off
Park,
for the
top
White
of inning
Sox,
number 7.
second
And the
baseman,
batter now, Lenny Sosa. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track. Matt Theis getting ready to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's
Now
2
batting
away.
shortstop.
Still
Brooks
2 down
Baldwin.
now. And here is Brooks Baldwin. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found
Now
a way. Hooked
right
around that
fielder,
pitch on the
Travis
outside, but he was
Jankowski.
still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Travis Jankowski. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left. Green puts it away, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
shortstop,
Tigers,
Trey Sweeney.
Shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Up next for
Javi
the
Baez
Tigers,
digs in right side.
third baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
Ball 3.
Short hop liner handled it short. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out,
Now
space is
batting,
empty.
the center
Here's the
fielder,
center fielder, Justin Henry
Malloy.
Malloy.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now pitching.
So
for
out of the
the
pen comes the
Tigers,
right-hander, Will Vest.
number 19, Will Vest.
So back to the
Leading
top of the
off for
order.
the White
Stepping
Sox,
in,
third
the White
baseman,
Sox leadoff
Miguel
man,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So here's Robert now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And it is
That's a ball.
2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Now
They
batting,
look
left
really
fielder,
good coming in,
Andrew
but so
Benintendi.
hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The Tigers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. High fly ball out into left center field. Green makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
63.
bottom of the 8th, Penn Murphy. Kerry Carpenter
Leading
up
off
now for the Tigers.
Designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 2. And that one is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the left
Now
fielder, Riley Green.
Riley
Bases
Green.
empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that
Ball
is
2.
downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
2-2 count.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging.
Now that is
2 down,
the
base is
first
empty.
baseman,
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Back here in
Leading
Detroit,
off for
and here's
White
the first
Sox,
baseman,
first
Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. One up, one down. Nick Maton
Now
steps
batting,
to the plate for the White Sox.
hitter, Nick
Fastball
Maton.
groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. White Sox down to their final out.
Up
Here's the
next
second
for the
baseman,
White Sox.
Lenny
Second
Sosa.
baseman, Lenny Sosa.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long